Did you know you can move show data around using the Organizer tab? You can get to the Organizer tab a couple of different ways. On a console, there's a button for it, but you can also get there through the browser. And in the browser, you can also open two tabs at the same time, which is what I'm going to do by hitting Modify or Return on a keyboard. I'll close the browser so we have a little more room. What we've got now is basically two tabs that are showing me exactly the same thing. They're two tabs that look into the show file that we're currently working on. And I can use a mouse, for example, to see more data and less channel information by raising these bars. And you can see in each of these that we have a list of all of the things that you find in a show file. And I can look at basically any part of my show file using this particular view. So if I wanted to look at a group, for example, when I open that node, I can see all of the groups in my show. I'll see the channels, I'll see the intensity values, and I see the text. I could look at presets just by clicking there. And here I can drill down into just what is that particular light doing for focus in this particular preset. So everything you see in here is dealt with in this tree view-like manner. The other cool thing about this, though, is that I can use this tree view to copy and paste information from one part of the show into another. And I'll show you how to do that using sequence steps. So here's the main list in this show file. And I'm going to use the second tab just because it helps me to scroll less when I'm dragging and dropping. So here's a song, and I'm going to use Shift and click, or I could use the Select key and the down arrow to get all the parts of that particular song. So here are all the steps for that song. I want to copy this or perhaps move it because they decided they weren't going to do this song in this particular show into my sequence number 11. So I'm just clicking and dragging, and then I'm going to drop on sequence 11, which in this case I happen to know is empty, but it doesn't have to be. And I'm going to get a dialog. And in this dialog, I can choose whether I want to make a copy of these steps or if I want to move them entirely out of sequence 1 and into sequence 11. If I'm moving them in the Advanced tab, I can make other decisions, like I might want to renumber these steps. I might want to start at a different position. I might want to start at the same position, but instead of keeping the original spacing and gaps, I might want to clean up a lot of decimal presets I might have made. So using this dialog, you can renumber, rearrange, copy, move, and basically manage all of the data of your show by just dragging and dropping from one screen, or one tab rather, to the next. So I'll make a copy. And now you can see in sequence 11 versus sequence 1 that I've got over here, here's those original steps still in place, and here's sequence 11 that has a copy of all of those steps and all of their data. And that's how you can use the Organizer tabs to arrange data in your show files.